Good morning, 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 good morning. Oh man, Wednesday, a little reggae music Wednesday. I'm not gonna call it reggae Wednesday. I wanted to say a little reggae music on Wednesday. Now let me know if y'all hearing the music and everything when y'all get on. Good morning, everybody. I'm gonna put my cool glasses on this morning too. So I cool out this morning, see what I can do. See my cool glasses on this morning. I like those. Thank you. Is the music clear too? Yes, yes. So I make sure the music is coming through. Now, it will be a day I'm gonna start to, I gotta get at you. So I can get you can do my I need like a party dance joint. Yeah, okay. You hear me or you hear the music? I'm just trying to make sure. If you're hearing both. Thank you. Appreciate you though. Okay. So you hear okay. Now we understand. Thank you. Good morning, y'all. How y'all doing? Unc in the building, morning emails. Let's go. Wednesday's work.
Time for no kissing and chow.
Not even how to kiss me.
I'm gonna take a little advice now.
I don't know why.
Baby girl.
I love you, baby.
My God, salute.
Flirt with her boyfriend, virgin him up money and
good morning, everybody. I'm to the building. Morning emails. Let's go.
Get disease, now we started spreading. She start to seek penicillin. She's dying.
Let's go get him. Come on.
Mercy, please. For life, she begging. When she hears her to the mark, she heading. Says she broke out at the age of 7, strip dancing before she reached 11. One man can satisfy her. She needs more wood for the fire. 6 price getting higher. And more money she require. Oh, scoring land.
6:02 in the morning. Time for my son to get up and go to school. Rice, get up. Rice, get up. Let's go.
The Rasta man and me born with chalice when me and the guns fight. Yeah, get to the fight. Yeah, this the Rasta man and night. But no the Babylonian every time. The one on him. Hey, sister can stop love you one another. Hey, sister can
thank you, brother.
Fire. Hey, sister can stop love you one another. Hey. We're the best things we got.
Good morning, everybody. Unc in the building. The morning emails. All you males and females. This is Wednesday's work. Middle of the week, we're doing it good. We're rolling all the way to October. Nice. The weather's gonna cool down a little bit. That's okay, y'all. We're gonna have a good time. Come on.
Chop off the poor neck for them. Watching the net, chop off the politician neck for them. Born Babylon and me, I'm gonna release the dead for them. Yeah, this is what you know.
Juicy start grow feather now. They can get some texture fast.
So we're gonna get my man Mix King to give us a joint. I'm hoping I'm sending him an email so he can give us a joint. Yes. Good morning. Hafiz, my man. Oh man, Hafiz, long time, brother. Good to see you, brother. What's happening? One love, huh?
Man, I talk about as grass and grow ball for roll. Some boy not have no nature control. See the liquor girl, liquor baby, tadpole.
We're gonna bring Instagram in, and I think Coco may come in this morning.
Other things would not be so pretty.
My brother, Day One, Guy Burns. What up, brother? Blessings to you, brother. All my Day Ones.
Somebody call Mr. Smith. Well,
today we blessed by our good friends, the Reggae Boys down in Kingston, Jamaica. On Reggae Wednesday, we like to give exclusive and also very much authentic reggae music. Let's go, y'all.
Stop them.
Let's go get them this morning, y'all. Come on.
Make the done go watch you through your talking mode. Forensic step in. So
we'll get one from my man Mix King. We'll get one from you too, and we're gonna put it up there, and we're gonna give it some love, and put your name out there as well with what you're doing over there in Radio Remix. Make sure you go to Radio Remix on YouTube. You know what it is. Come on.
No, we not play with them. No, we not play with them. No, we not play with them. Me sure something near me not the good book. No
Hold on, I gotta check out my son real quick.
I wrote them catch up to
He
it.
came in
And we
yesterday,
a
was
get
tired,
girl
so
from me
then
eye day and
he was hanging
We
out
like
late
more
last
than the cup, you know we come
Must it show? She want me a the man. Like me, no for them want to be the dan. But watch me lead and make some for secure and cause of them want to be a dan and them not half of a man.
Good morning, let's go, y'all.
Can I chat say them a yam?
Are we rocking this morning? Let's go. Let's turn up. Turn up. Turn up. Let's go get them. Come on.
Must because I'm someone psychotic. My drive the business like a can. Shut it down like a body. Them can't stand it. Run the place, me hear them up on it. Tell them shut them out, them chatting. From overseas, me get your call and they say chat up one. Some me say alright, that attack one.
Yeah.
Cause I'm my one. Oh, I'm my one. See me with that girl, I'm my one. I went away, yes. But fly one. Now is the time to tell the
Let's get a poppin' this morning. Come on, y'all. Unction the building.
Oh, I'm my one. If you see me with
Reggae
that
Wednesday.
girl, I'm my one. I went away, yes. But fly one. Now is the time to tell the haters them cry.
Let's go.
Them for the one me set the chain. I could have what do them one day. Them up return. No friend. Clear up. But them for no money enough. But me not in on the bossing. Me not join the Mac and toasting. Them for no money enough.
With a Medicare supplement insurance plan, like an AARP Medicare supplement insurance plan from United Healthcare, times may change, styles may change.
One of the other reasons.
We got drunk ass Kamala out there bugging. Brother Catman, what up, Kevin Wilson?
Something ever happen, something ever happen. The big the one go school and the mother one go shopping. Something ever happen,
Hey, B Bottom, what up? Good morning, everybody. Unction in the building. Good morning. Emails, all emails and females. 608 in the morning. Getting it going. Wherever you at. On the East Coast, 608. 1208 in Germany.
So then design that 16 so hard we are work still nothing we know.
1108 in England.
I walk through the valley.
I don't know what time it is in Mozambique, but I think they're about 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
The water bill last week when we get make me no want watch Dopey Show again. God Dopey Show never make me frightened. So yeah.
Good morning.
With a Medicare supplement insurance
Let's get them going this morning.
like an AARP Medicare supplement
Unction in the building. Let's go.
from United Healthcare, times may change.
Something
Good
else
morning.
has been public reporting that Jeffrey Epstein showed
The day you heard last time from the friend that said they love me when me know them lie. My pray for the God the youth because me know them cry. Babylon I shoot to them and them I tell me a lie. My pray cause rice and flour for buy. Can't depend on cassava that hard for fry. Now living on the old days that hard for
Shout to Kamala. Kamala Harris said these motherfuckers are crazy. I love it.
You're the one.
Yeah. She said these motherfuckers are crazy. Good morning, everybody. Unction in the building. Good morning. Emails, all your males and females. Big said good morning. Yes, I jinxed him. I jinxed him. No Kimberly this morning, so we actually could talk about substances stuff. Shout to Kimberly. And we'll try to get Coco in here with some tea. Oh, man. Big set. I jinxed you, said. That's hilarious. Good morning, y'all. Let's go.
Nightlife, no fear, no boy, I just so rude. Nightlife.
6:10 in the morning, Wednesday, reggae music this morning. How y'all feeling? Unction in the building in the morning, emails, all your males and females. What a great week. Let's get it popping.
Then I burn a spliff,
Glock 17 there with the rubber grip. You know what's
little reggae boys music. Come on now.
Anywhere we go, fi boy with a new something to the P. I fi go panny. Murder the fuck of them. Run it out fast, then me turn it up again. The streets lock, yo, a wild side government. Yesterday me fuck your girl, tomorrow she come again. A wild side, you fi know we no love man, brother.
On November 14th, I will be in Teaneck, New Jersey, showing love to our childrens. Good morning, Reginald Maynard. Showing love to our childrens with the Jesse Banks Foundation. Shout out to my man Thomas George, Sharon Banks, and the whole crew.
Lose them soul for gain the world. When I switch for the table turn, I'm not frightened for Benz and Beamer. I'm in a sell out my friends, them neither. Enough of them lose them soul for gain the world.
If y'all don't know, I got a few reggae joints that I did produce with some guys, Cobra, and I think the Bogle, Buju Banton Bogle. I did a couple of joints that they play a lot still. I might start producing some reggae stuff. I love the reggae music. Come on now. Now, though I'm not Jamaican, but a lot of Jamaicans think I'm Jamaican. But I'm actually, my family's from South Carolina, the Geechee people. They're still West Indian, but they're from South Carolina.
Pull up in my big fat black Cadillac. Hear some boy and make some big chat. Drive by, that's how where them get fan spot. Feed him on the board, them can't say when you black. Deep bling dark, and me you say him strap. With a big fat black and the clip well intact. See you can hear play, make we come out.
We rocking this morning, let's go get him.
We are real.
Come on.
No boy can't make we run left Jamaica. No boy can't make we cut left the ends, yeah. A beer top come from Jamaica. A beer weed man come from Jamaica. And we bun chichi man in a Jamaica. And we bun Yamatan in a Jamaica. A beer hot girls come from Jamaica. A beer
girls dying, and the sweetest time. When the sun gone in, and the moon start shining, and the cassette and the tape they can rewind. Juice a blend up with red sparkling wine. Girls time, and the sweetest time. When the sun gone in, and the moon start shining, and the cassette and the tape they can rewind. Juice a blend up with red sparkling wine. Girls time, anybody girl them me there. From you say girl move long time me ready. Band down faxing on me up a brandy. Telephone a ring girl want me down there. Two girl buck up and start a big war. One of them fling a big stone in a me car. But me know me and a bag of man na par. If a boy a funny boy a
I'm gonna say alright boy. Put me say this style name again.
Wow. Let's go y'all, come on.
Well, if I'm a girl in a we a give them jet. We take care of we a give them jet. The whole 2000 we a give them.
Good morning, Troy Murphy. Let's go.
Life is worth the living, so where we do 2000 now, so where we a gonna do. Give it to them. War them, war black talent, we just give it to them. Give it to them.
Six. Let me throw the. Jesus, boy. Woo.
I'm on the divine.
A little more music for y'all. A little bit more.
And I tell girl that it's mine.
Wow.
I'm on the divine. I'm on the divine.
Jeez, I tell you, man, I love Wednesday. I try to keep it from being Reggae Wednesday, but I love to play reggae music on Wednesday. I just love reggae music. I love dancehall, all that stuff, man. Come on, let's go.
Hey, Dad, it's Dahlia. Congratulations on your new show. I know how you get, so don't be too rough on them. Love you and good luck. Bye.
Love you too, Monkey.
Welcome to The Raw Perspective with your host, the incomparable Uncle Lays, a.k.a. Lays Elliott, a.k.a. Lazy Lays from the world famous, kicking it in topics about health, politics, music, art, culture, and now, for your host, the legendary Uncle Lays.
Hey, yo. What's up, y'all? It's your boy.
And yo, Lays is rock. Yo, get in there and tell the people.
Good morning, everybody. How y'all feeling? Let's turn that music down. Oh, my God, man. I got to tell you, man, I love reggae music, man. Reggae music is great, man. It helps soothe the soul. I mean, you don't want to end up like West Indian Archie. So, I have to pose a question. What do you do when a cute stud tries to holler at you? I'm almost conflicted, but then again, I'm not. Well, all right. Well, let's start there today. All right, let's start. Good morning, but the morning emails. All right, let me get Instagram in here on this before we get started. Let's get the gram in. Toby, that is a good question this morning, and I definitely want to make sure we service that question properly. For those that don't know what a stud is, that's a female who kind of embodies male characteristics. You know, I'm just trying to say it as reasonable as possible without getting into trouble, because I did get into trouble from the stud community. There were a couple of people that I knew were mad at me, and I was like, and some of them were like people that was in my family, cause I do, from Brooklyn. I got a couple of studs in there, in the family, you know what I'm saying? Much love to everybody, whatever you do. I wasn't trying to make fun of it, but, so I'm trying to, find a good way, I'm trying to find a easy way to go through this without it being, seems like, I don't want to seem like I'm whatever, but I do have an opinion, and ain't nobody gonna stop me from having my opinion, okay? I get in trouble. Billy says it to me. I get in trouble because, I'm legally blind. I'm legally blind, so Bill says sometimes, he's like, Lays, you be screw facing dudes, man. I said, and it's not that, Bill. I can't see. So I won't know it's somebody I know until they get close to me. You know what I'm saying? So if you somebody out there, if you, I used to get into fights like that because of that, man. Why screw facing me? I just can't see. If you see me, you know me, just come up to me and say what's up, and then I'll show you a lot of love. All right, big salute email Panama. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Big Red Diva. Well, thank you for coming in this morning. More emails. Also, let me just get Instagram in the building before we go to Black Facts. And Toby, you pose a great question. And now I'm intrigued, and I want to know why. I want to know why you ran into this situation. Stud. I think you just. Good morning, Toby. I just think you just. I think you just trying to get something popping, Toby. You like Toby Hicks, everybody. It's 2:00 in the morning in the game room, and you everybody is home going to sleep, and you want to try to figure something out, and that's what's left out there. So explain, Toby, about the stud.
This is stud, and every time I go inside this QT down here, smiling at me, and I'm like, you're a stud, but she still has all her feminine features.
Well, I think all the studs have. The studs have. I mean, for the.
No. What I mean is, you can still see it, like when, tights or whatever, and belly shirt, and got on a bra or whatever. But she embodies that she's a stud.
Hold on. Let me just hold on for that. AB, Man is the original, one of the originals of the MOP First Family. Man is my brother. I love him to death. He is one of the original of the MOP crew when he was part of the. He was one of the foundational members of the crew. Before they were in the music, they wasn't into music. There's separate ways. MOP is an artist group, but also they were a crew. The Mash Out Posse, and Man is one of the original members of it. Salute to Man, we love you. That's one of the OGs. Salute to the OG, Man. We love our brother, Man. That's salute to him. Yeah, that's who Man is. Man is an original OG salute member of the world famous MOP First Family. All right. Yeah, Toby. So back to you in the back to you.
I'm not trying to go on the road with you today either.
All right. Well, listen. Let me.
In trouble.
So, Toby, you saying So she's giving you rhythm. This supposedly quote unquote stud is giving you rhythm.
Yeah. And I'm conflicted. Like, she shows off her belly, you know, she has on the tights or whatever, but, you know, she still acts like a dude. And I'm like, kind of cute in the face, but I'm like, yo, you know what? She technically has all the body parts of a woman. I'm confused, man. I don't know.
Well, I wouldn't say, yeah, technically and figuratively and all the other things, she's still a woman, except that she, you know, she I'm not saying cosplay, but she wants to feel her masculine energy. Nothing wrong with that, by the way. You know, I think women should be allowed to express and explore themselves the best way they can do it. So my suggestion is you push up, especially you single guy. If she's cute, you push up on her. How old is she? She's like, you know, 30s, 40s, 50s?
About 40.
Yeah, come on, man. Go get that. Yeah, go get that. Yeah. Listen.
Yeah, but I don't want that, though. I don't want to. I'm tired of the wham bam.
No, I didn't say wham bam. I want you to be clear. I want to be clear on this, all right, fellas.
What?
When she's 40, or whatever your age you are, she's over 40 years old. She's not looking for the wham bam either. She's been whammed and bammed already. She doesn't want to be. But she's 40 years old. She doesn't want to be whammed and bammed. She wants to be wined and dined a little bit. She wants you to give her a connection. She wants you to hang out with her. You know what I'm saying? She wants.
You know what I want?
Oh, also, Coco said she wants a sperm donor. Coco, you coming in here today?
Coco, see, that's what I don't want, and that's why I'm having a lot of problems with these women here in Dallas. It's because I'm telling them I'm tired of fucking. I'm tired.
Wait, hold on. Let me just clean that up. Hi, this is Murder. Toby, you saying you're tired of having sex? Is that what you're saying?
No. I'm tired of the F word.
Oh, you're tired of...
I want to make love to one woman. I'm tired of... I'm tired of wasting my essence on something where I'm not having no feelings behind it.
Hold on for a second. Toby Pendergrass is out here right now. Letting it go right now. Toby Pendergrass. Hold on.
And Dr. D Nice will agree with me.
Toby Pendergrass. We love you, Toby. Come on, Toby. Tell me about what's your love language, Tony? Yeah. Toby Pendergrass about this piece.
I'm tired though, ladies.
Yeah.
You and Duchess, you know, y'all are the epitome of the new power black couple. Like, I really, truly enjoy watching you two together. You two mesh so well.
Thank you very much, and thank you to her. As a matter of fact, I even declined. She came on yesterday, surprisingly, but I kind of pushed back on her coming on the show because I wanted to settle into the long term. You know, we 20 months and not without ups and downs in relationships, because you know when you in your relationships, you carry a lot of baggage. Especially a man carries baggage and a woman carries baggage. So you got to go through a lot of stuff together in relationships. And I understand exactly what you're saying. You don't want to just go in there and jumping up and down on somebody, and then 2 months later, y'all mad at each other. You want to build some sort of foundation so that you guys can, unify and a unified couple. And for the ladies, a unified couple, ladies and men, that is strength and that is community strength. So I got you, Toby. I respect what you're saying, brother. I respect.
Yeah. So I think I'm just going to keep her in the friend zone.
Well, no. Why don't you not keep it in the friend zone? But why don't you move with intention? So the key to the conversation is just moving with intention with your lady. So that's the problem. And I'm saying this with respect, but I'm saying this to everybody, especially men. Be intentional about what you want to do. Don't be creepy, but be intentional. Hey, listen, you know, I want to let you know what my intentions are so that we can move down that road. And you ain't got to be sheepish about it. I think women is going to respect intention. You know what I'm saying? So, ladies, none of that sheepish nonsense. Just be intentional. If you like it, say, listen, I like you. I'm going to be honest with you. You know, I've never ever, you know, met a person like you with intention to date, whatever. But if that could possibly happen, I'm attracted to you. Why don't we go out a little bit and see where this goes? There you go, Toby. Listen, this is what we got to do.
No, I'm going to be intentional and just put it in the friend zone. That's where she belongs. No.
Said you are the most ambiguously unintentional dude.
He called you Gumby.
Yeah. Small fucker. Big said.
Nah, but see, I don't want to waste her time, and I'm not going to waste mine. That's why I'm just going to let her know.
You're not wasting time. Time is non-linear, so it doesn't matter. You can just go out.
I got more.
You got shit to do, but
more time behind me.
Well, that's my point. But you can't. You gotta go. You still gotta go through the steps of relationship, even though your time is. That should make your time more intentional. To be honest with you.
Ladies, get Coco in here.
Coco. All right, Toby. I tried to help him. All right, Toby Hicks, everybody. Later, Toby. Bye, Toby. Bye. You know, I tried to help the brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. Coco, you coming in here? Let me do black. It's a right. Come on now. Come on. I'm telling you as a guy that has not only been in I'm a long-term relationship dude. Like, I'm not a guy that's out there jumping around, you know. I'm a guy that married a couple times, you know, in long-term relationships. I actually go back to the point where, and I'm not saying that I wasn't a dog at some point in my life, but I'm just saying I'm a guy that was like, yo, hey, let's build a relationship. I'm a relationship guy. So a lot of guys have to learn how to be relationship guys. And that's why, you know, let's just say when we do talk about me and the Duchess, that's why we're able to have a relationship and where we always don't see eye to eye, but then we're always able to balance it out and work through some of the things that we need to work through. If we allow ourselves to work through shit, a lot of relationships will last longer. There you go. There you go. You're welcome. Thank you, Troy, for giving me that to talk about this morning because I thought that was important. Especially, and there's nothing wrong with dating a stud. Nothing wrong with that. Good morning, Will Atkins. You know, it's a stud. It's okay. You know, under all that, Timberland boots and, you know, low-cut baggy jeans and belly shirts, she's a... That's... I'll go to blackfacts.com in a second. Still a woman under that, you know what I'm saying? So you got to remember that. You got to remember what that is. Let me just... I don't know, Coco, are you coming in? I just need to know if you're coming in, so I can move my show down the road, or let me and Coco go crazy out here this morning to turn up, because Coco's got a whole perspective on this. Because I do want to talk about Jasmine Crockett and also Marjorie Taylor Greene. Did I jinx you? Said?
Yes, you did.
Big said, everybody. Listen.
Troy just wants the elderly woman to take care of him.
Yeah, he wants the elderly. First of all, though you did call me Gumby, I'm proud of the Gumby because I was one of the first ones ever to have it. But let me just say this to you. You, and I've known you for over 30 years, Seth. You are a pretty ambiguous kind of person as it pertains, from my purview, when it pertains to women. You don't seem like an intentional guy that say, hey, I want to date you. What we doing? Let's go. You don't seem like that guy to me. You seem like you spend a lot of time trying to be overly nice to women.
I'm not overly nice. I'm just a nice person.
I think...
Let me rephrase that. I'm a good person. I can't say nice. A good person.
There's a difference between a nice guy and a good person. Okay,
that's why I changed it. You know, my official title is all around good guy.
All around good guy. You see, women don't like all around good guys, Broham. I just want to let you know right now They want somebody that's going, that's going to put hands and feet on them in a good way. You know what I'm saying? Not in the way of.
No, girls want that.
Right. Oh, girls. I think women want that too.
Women can accept a good guy, especially when you get older, because they've been with the bad guys and they're sick of it.
Women don't want a headache.
No, they do initially, until they can't handle it.
Right, they can't. They want the headache from the beginning, just because it's exciting. But after a while, I'm like, hey. But then I think it's a balance. If you become too cool, they'll play you. So you got to stay in the blue flame, if you understand what I'm saying. Hi, this Lance.
You got to show them like hints of how you can get, so that way they can stay in line before they get out of line.
So you say it every 6 months, go in there and punch somebody in the mouth just to let them know that you'll do it.
Not punch them in the mouth, maybe kick them in the knee or something.
Yeah, kick them in the knee. Oh, man.
Let them know pain can come out.
But let's shut up. Toby's funny. Listen. It is a Coco says, this is a woman of a certain maturity level, says that she loves.
You calling her old? Go ahead.
No, I'm saying mature.
Sorry, Coco.
What was that? This murder. What was that fort that Pookie was gonna go to again? I just need to know what was that fort. Sounds like home for some people. Shut up, Lindsay. Get out of here. I still have problems with this. So I jinxed you. So now you got to write that story for your quote unquote publication that we don't like to talk about.
No, I wrote it yesterday. I'm just saying when I text you, that's when I was like, damn, I got to write the story because Lay's dumbass mentions it, and next thing you know, my editor's like, hey. I'm like, man. So I wrote it.
The power of programming. See, what we do goes out into the algorithm. Just so you know, it goes into the algorithm, and that goes out to the universe, and the universe grabs it, and now you have to write about it. So can I ask you a question? What was your take on the whole thing? What was your take?
I mean, the man's trying to get... Well, see, okay, now, when I do write, sometimes I research some of the things I mentioned in the article.
Yeah.
And being that... he wants to go into a drug program. The drug program that he specifically wants to go into is typically, I think that's 6 or 9 months, and sometimes it leads to early release depending on the person's progress.
Right. So
I think that, and it makes sense from that point of view. So that way you can make it seem, and I'm not saying that this is the intention, but make it seem as if like you're trying to get better, to get off drugs and to become a better part of society. In actuality, it's like, let's find the quickest way to get out of jail.
By the way, my favorite, my new favorite, I love Cameron Mace. It is what it is, right? But my other favorite one is the new Memphis Bleak podcast, which I think is, I just totally love it.
I haven't watched it yet.
I just love it. It's basically Rockefeller stories, which is even funnier. So, but from Bleak's perspective, I love it. I love it. All right, Toby. What are you writing about today, sir?
You said Toby.
Big Sad. I'm sorry, Big Sad.
I haven't got my assignments yet, so I don't even know.
Well, let's see if we can talk. Let's talk some shit up. Kamala Harris, these motherfuckers are crazy.
That's what she said?
Yeah. You might have to. You can go get that one today. We're going to talk about it in a second, so let me give you some insight. All right, bye, Big Ted. Get out of here. Get off my phone. Get off my phone, motherfucker. Get the hell off my phone. Good morning, Coco Dreams. We are live with the Coco.
Good morning, nigga.
My newest my newest favorite person right now, and I never really liked her, right? It's Kamala Harris. Good morning, Randy James. Kamala Harris right now. She's my favorite. Drunk Kamala.
I hear echo.
Oh, okay. Let me fix that. Sorry about that. I set the echo up, stereo up, and then just hold tight. Now you're good.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So what's going on with Kamala?
My newest favorite person is drunk Kamala. Drunk.
They ain't your friends, B. Kamala Harris.
Three glasses.
If they ain't your friends, B, with a slogan, that would be her shit. Ain't nobody's your friends, B.
Nobody's your friend. 3 glasses of Chardonnay, Kamala Harris. Can I play the clip? I just gotta play the clip of
play it. Let's go.
I am gonna play the Kamala clip. I love drunk Kamala. She's the shit. These motherfuckers are crazy. I gotta share this with y'all. Just disregard the Medicare commercial that they play. Obviously,
Oh my God. Is that what I'm here playing in the background?
Hold on. Stay right there,
Okay.
Kamala. Let me get Kamala up in this. Fucking Kamala Harris.
Oh my God.
I love it. I fucking love Kamala.
While you're putting that up, I'm going to tell you, you're a hypocrite. You are a hypocrite, sir.
Why am I a hypocrite?
Because I ain't going to wait for you to ask me. You were talking to Toby earlier about the stud, yes?
Yeah, yes, I was.
Yes, and I believe you had a show recently talking about women too masculine.
Yeah, I mean, all right, but I mean, listen.
I'm trying to circle the square on this because I think
we can speak about the question can be asked: is hypermasculinity a problem? But it doesn't mean the studs can't get love. The studs need love too. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
doesn't
studs,
mean you can't get
I know
love.
a couple studs, and I got to tell you something. The only purpose for a man with a stud is for a sperm. Forget about it. You can't build nothing with a stud. She's always going to leave you for a chick.
She's gonna leave for a chick. Well, if you go into it knowing it, I mean, if you play your cards right,
not with Toby. He wants the long term. Don't do that to Toby.
Are you saying Toby can't go? Listen, if you walk into it, it's the beaver and the scorpion. You know, a scorpion gonna sting you. So if you ride the scorpion across the water,
I don't think he's looking for a lavender marriage. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Toby's looking for a lavender marriage. You know, they go on to sports games together. You know, they can't tell if they're sister, brother. You know what I mean?
Lavender.
I don't know. I don't think he wants that.
They start to look alike and shit.
Same Timbs, same jerseys. I don't think he wants that.
Yeah, I literally see that in some places. They look exactly the same. The physical, everything looks funny. But here we go. This your girl. This Kamala.
And it was important to me that be told with my voice being present. And I would say that everyone, we are living history right now.
Oh, she drunk as a mother.
Yeah. And rightfully so.
She is drunk.
Trying to make people feel like
Hold on, let me back it up.
they lost their minds. When in fact, these motherfuckers are crazy.
Yes.
Get it, girl.
Man, it's the
Get it, girl.
For right there. You see that?
She ain't playing no more.
You see that?
She ain't playing.
See that? Yeah, Joe Biden's. Listen, Randy.
She playing with y'all niggas. Nah.
Speaking of nipple in their mouth, your man Trizzy, somebody got to walk around with some Depends because he keeps shitting on himself. We got to deal with that. You got to deal with the.
Oh, you got a picture? Let's see the stats. Where's the picture?
I'm not putting up no Trizzy shitty pictures on my Next thing you know, I just come crashing through my fucking door.
Yeah. And ICE don't care who you are now.
They don't give a fuck who you are. They come in there zip tying you and shit.
But that's the one good thing about the shutdown, Lace.
What's that?
As the shutdown is extended, ICE does not get paid.
Yeah, but they don't
get paid.
Listen, they're not real. They're not trained people anyway. They just a bunch of the Yahoo.
January 6 motherfuckers.
Yeah, the January 6 Yahoo dudes. So they just giving them a badge. It's like you've been deputized as
they're slave catchers. Let's call it what it is. They're slave catchers.
There you go. The slave catchers. There you go.
They're slave catchers. Modern day 2025 slave catcher.
And I wanted to say something to all you podcasts out there, all you dudes out there. Let me get rid of this. All you podcast guys out there that's out there beefing with each other, telling old rap stories and all this shit. You know the world is going on around you.
Yep.
Dumb fuckers. The world is going on around you. There's real shit happening out there, but y'all don't talk about that. Y'all are safely talking about stupid shit like sports and stuff that actually that has no bearing.
In the 80s, the 90s.
While they're sending troops into your town to turn over Ray Ray and them weeds. Listen, hey Randy, your boy.
Yeah,
Tristan.
I think. Well, I don't know if this is true, but they said that the gangs in Chicago was getting together, finally forming one Voltron to get at ICE. I don't know how true that is, but I mean, isn't that what the purpose of the gangs were for in the beginning, like in the 60s?
That's what it was for. The gangs was to protect the community from from the police, from the unnecessary racial bias, which people who I love, my man Randy's a nice guy, but he seems to never know about that kind of stuff. Oh, wow, they used to beat up black people in the street. The police were corrupt? I didn't know that. That's called cognitive dissonance, Mr. James. And that's exactly what a lot of people go through nowadays, and we assist them by not talking about these kind of subjects. You can have fun, but you still got to talk about the subjects. Okay, enter the studio. Coco, are you here? Coco, did you switch up on me?
No, my StreamYard cut off, so I had to go back in.
Oh, you back on the other one. You're on your stick. Okay, you're on. It's all good.
I'm on.
All right, well, Coco. So there was a couple of things I was going to talk about today, but I want to get to your tea. But one thing I do want to talk about today is my new favorite. After Kamala, I have another famous favorite black politician, female politician. My new favorite.
Is it Jasmine?
Yes, it is.
Jasmine?
You knew it. That's my girl. Jasmine Crockett.
Okay, she holds it down.
Oh my, I can't watch. See, just like how how I like to, B, I like to watch is what it is. Because niggas be doing shit. Keller, but Lays don't like us no more. He like to watch Jasmine Crockett because she be going off.
Yeah, she breaks it down. She be breaking, MFers down. She don't care, and I don't blame her.
She wears down that Marjorie Taylor Greene chick. Where's that chick down?
Oh yeah.
Oh, let me put a picture. Toby,
that's her favorite. I'm
gonna put a picture up of Jasmine Crockett, and I don't know her marital status or whatever the case may be, but you in Texas, you passed the office. All right, Toby. So this is kind of like what maybe leave the stud alone. I think this is Jasmine Crockett, y'all. There she goes. She fine. She young. She a lawyer. If you looking to settle down, that's what I'm saying. That's the lady you want to settle down with, Toby. You see her? Look at her. She gets it in. She rocked. She's solid. You know what I'm saying? She's a solid female. Kind of hot too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she got her own glam squad and all that now.
Yeah. No, she go in there. She go in there right. She don't mess around. She get it popping. So Jasmine Crockett, my favorite new person right now. She's fine as hell, but Coco, look, Coco's the truth, and you can't handle the truth, Toby. I just want to let you know right now. I'm gonna be perfectly square and honest with you.
Oh my God, what the hell?
Anyway, Coco, let's get some tea.
All right. I love you too, Toby.
Let's get some tea. Jasmine needs Randy James says Jasmine needs those big black lady. I'm quite sure she has big black lady earrings, Randy.
Tell Randy to go wash his legs.
You gotta love Randy James, man.
Wash your legs, Randy.
Maybe
he needs a big he needs some big earrings too. Maybe he wears some.
Luckily, I know.
Bike.
I love Randy's wife, Piping Hot wife. She's an amazing woman. She puts up with Randy. But if Randy were to ever get some of that blackness in his life, it would just mess him all the way up. He wouldn't know what to do. He ever get some of them sisters in his life. I've never seen him go back. I've never seen the Wills Pills go back after they get the sisters. I've seen sisters come back after they go on the other side with the Wills Pills. But I've never seen the Wills Pills man go back to the Wills Pills after
there's one.
Who's that?
The dude, Taylor Swift's boyfriend. What's his name?
They're young. They're young. They're young. That's the young.
When it turned into a lumberjack. He went from getting a fade. He used to go to black barbers. Now he don't go to anyone. He's the lumberjacks.
That's because
stop washing his legs.
The government is trying to make it great to be white again. That's what the government is doing.
He's a mountain man, Yeah. He got lice in his hair,
Randy, you get some of that. You get some of that sisterhood in your life. That'll straighten you right out. Even though I love Smoking Hot Wife, she is amazing. But you get some of that sisterhood in your life, it'll tighten you right up, Randy. Straighten you right out. All of a sudden you start bopping and swinging. You know what I'm saying? You got to be strong to handle.
First of all, even approaching a melanated woman, you got to wash with Dettol first. As long as they come in clean, you got to be completely clean. You wash between them cheeks, get them legs right. You'll be fine. You get a lot of spices. You start eating a lot of spices, that you're not used to, because we know you don't put no salt on your chicken.
And listen, there are other things you have to start to worry about, like your A1C. You got to start worrying about that. Because they will feed you good, but it's probably going to be a lot of salt and sugar and seasoning in that.
That's right. Some Lowry's. You going to get some Lowry's?
Scrape half your plate out. That's all. Scrape half the plate out and just drink a gallon of water after you finish eating. After a black woman cook for you, scrape half your plate out, but she don't see you. Oh. And then hi, this Lindsay. It's gonna get you in trouble.
Wait, first of all, you can't sleep on them collard greens now. I don't care what. I don't know about all the mac and cheese business, but get them collard greens in you. You'll be fine. We just go
right. I just want
right on out.
I just want to give you guys a heads up. Collard greens are the most unhealthy.
Man,
listen, it tastes good. Collard greens with turkey necks in it, whatever. But it is the most unhealthy goddamn food. No nutritional value in collard greens.
Better than McDonald's, I'll tell you something.
Yeah. Anyway,
and
Coco,
unseasoned chicken.
The beautiful Coco Dreams. Oh man, Randy James is the best. Oh, hold on. Let me play Coco's theme song. I haven't played it in a while. Hold on for a second, Coco. Let me play your theme song. I'm in love with Yes, Coco Dreams, everybody. Coco.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Listen,
so yes, I love it though.
Collard greens as itself.
Well, the show is the morning emails, and I love the way the show started out this morning. Someone gives you a controversial question, an email in a sense for you to answer.
Yes.
I think we need more of that, because a lot of times, as the morning emails, we love to know what people are saying out there. We love the questions, especially the Toby question.
Well, that was a great question. And, even Will Atkins comes in and gives questions, but his are hit and miss. You never know what he's going to ask you. Like, Will ask you, Lays, let me ask you a question. If you and your homeboy got 2 Chico sticks together and he eat half of yours, is he still your friend? No, sorry. Well, we're going to need a better question. So we like the questions. Well, we need better questions, Will. Will's trying. 50-50 he's on. So that was a good question this morning, Coco. Are you there? Did we lose you, Coco? I don't know what's going on with Coco's internet today. Let's go to blackfacts.com real quick while Coco figures out her internet. There she goes. She's back. Okay. Coco, I don't know what's happening with your internet today. Yeah, you got maybe you get your Wi-Fi working, Coco. You know, this is all Wi-Fi. Oh boy, yeah, this is all Wi-Fi. I want the tea this morning too because, and I want to get into my conversation about Jasmine Crockett. Black Facts today, October 8th, 2004. Dr. Wangari Maathai became the first woman to get a Nobel Peace Prize. She was born in Nairobi, rural area of Kenya in 1940s. She left her native country to earn a bachelor's of biology and in Kansas and a master's degree at University of Pittsburgh. You know, shout out to all the Africans coming over here to get an education. Wangari Maathai became the first woman in Central Africa to earn a doctorate degree, returning to Kenya. Maathai studied veterinary anatomy in Nairobi. There you go. Okay, just come on back in when you're ready, Coco. Don't worry about it. We got you. We got plenty. We got plenty of show. Trust me. Back to homegirl. In 1977, she launched the Green Belt movement, reforms to beloved country while helping the nation's women. Her movement has planted more than 30 million trees in Africa and helped nearly 900,000 women. There you go. For those that don't know what's going on with women in Africa, there's a lot of stuff happening. Maathai was a profound scientist, ecologist, activist, feminist, professor, and politician who influenced the world with a mission to promote environmental progression by improving the quality of human life through nature. I mean, listen, we can keep talking about the beef between rappers, or we could actually give y'all some information that you actually could use. In 2015, UNESCO published the graphic novel Wangari Maathai and the Green Belt Movement as part of the UNESCO series on women in Africa in African history. For more Black Facts, go to blackfacts.com. Let history be no mystery. You know what I'm saying? We could do that. I mean, you know. When going through the hood in West Palm on my bicycle, the brothers gave me a hood pass. This is why I got to call Randy James. I love Randy James. I really want to know what listen, it's a mess out there. Randy James, everybody. Randy. Yeah, I'm calling you. I'm calling you now, Randy. I'm on the phone. I'm calling your phone. Pick up your phone. All right, I got to call him on the computer because he's on. Again, Randy doesn't know what he doesn't know. I'm gonna call him on the computer. This guy is the best. We love you, Randy. I have some questions for you, Randy. I want to talk about. Randy. All right, Randy, call me back when you get this message. I do have a question. It's a mess out. How you doing there, Coco? You back?
I'm back.
Thank you. As much as I like to talk about, we got to balance it out. We can talk about the tea. We can talk about all that. We got it, but we got to give. I did already. I gave a good Black Facts about this Nobel Peace Prize winning African woman who did some great stuff and did 900,000 trees in Africa. Hold on. All right, Randy, I got a few minutes for you this morning, but I really want to talk to you because I have some real questions for you, Randy.
Yeah. All right.
Good, Randy James, everybody. The
Randy James,
insider white guy for the morning emails. Let me just say this, Randy. How do you feel about what's going on with the Jeffrey Epstein stuff with the president and all of these people saying that the president is falling apart? How do you feel about that?
I actually don't know because I think they should release all the Epstein files no matter what.
That's right.
And and let the chips fall where they fall.
Yeah, don't you? So you're saying if, all right, let me ask you a question. If it comes out that President Trump was a big part of that crew, like he was the third party in that Maxwell, Epstein, and he was the main man, and he was part of all that stuff they were doing, horrible things they were doing to those women, what would that do to your opinion of President Trump?
He needs to go to jail just like the rest of them.
Oh, so that's the line, right? Abusing young white women is I just want to know where the line is. Shit you can do to go to jail in Randy's book for the president. Little girls. Abusing little white girls is the line that I think the conservative America is choosing. Am I correct in saying that?
I would say abusing anybody, they should go to jail.
That's right.
All right. Well, there you go. That makes a lot of sense, but that's not always the case. In this situation, the predominant population in the Epstein abused young girls was young. Am I stand corrected? Young white girls were being abused.
Yeah, and they need to go to jail.
There you go.
They need to go to jail. They all need to go to jail.
What's happening is the prosecutor is covering it up, needs to go to jail too.
The attorney general, who was just on the dais in the Congress, just going, I know you are, but what am I? Like, she was really doing her best deflection, and also the FBI director doing his best direction of being not answering questions. Do you think that if the president goes, they should all go as well?
Yeah, I think Mr. Patel, the FBI director, should get back into the hotel business with the rest of the Patels.
Woo. That's a tinge right there.
He should go back and work at a Super 8.
Oh. See this?
Oh no!
Opportunity ass whooper, Randy James. We like that. Equal opportunity.
Absolutely.
Ass whooper.
One time I rode my bicycle. When I rode my bicycle at the Washington State, I was pedaling through Yellowstone. I stopped and met these cool Indian guys that just came down from Alberta.
Yeah,
and they're all like Indian guys. And I said, he actually introduced himself as Mr. Patel, and then he said, then I said, well, that's cool. I know lots of Patels. And then he said, oh, this guy's gas station, this guy's liquor store.
Oh my God.
Motel, and this guy's brain surgeon.
First of all, mostly all the Patels are doctors, even if they do own a gas station. They actually work at the gas station, but they're actually full doctors. But let me just say this to you: there is word, and I'll tell you the story. But let me just ask in general: there is word. There are some white Americans that, and this is my new segment I'm going to add called "Ask a White Guy."
Oh my God,
I love it. There is a new town that they want to build in America, a whites only town. Do you agree with the whites only town? Do you think that's something they should do?
No.
In this the problem with building a whites only town is that the people that will own the businesses would be Asian, Arab, and Indian.
Mexican.
Sober, Johnny.
Well,
no more whites only town.
If they're all here legally, they're allowed to live wherever they want.
So that's your only qualification, as long as they're here legally. So how do you feel about the fact that ICE is
some white people aren't here legally?
Well, that's true too.
Well, they need to be deported with the rest of them.
The ICE agency, those guys are picking up legal aliens now, and they're detaining them as well. How do you feel about that?
I don't agree with that because that's crazy. I heard they were picking up Americans too that were Spanish.
Yeah, they were picking up Spanish Americans, and also in Chicago they raided some buildings, and they were really bringing. So how do you feel about the government sending the military into these cities to deal with what they believe to be crime? Go ahead.
If they go after the people that break the law, that's one thing. But if they go after all the get the Americans like what happened in Florida that one time, with the young Spanish kid, they got no excuse for that.
Well, obviously, I don't know if you're a veteran, but most veterans.
I am a veteran.
Then you understand. Thank you for your service. You understand that the military, the army is a broad sword, is not a scalpel. So when you're sending in that kind of ordinance into a local city, that's the reason why you have police, the reason why you have localities handling their business. And normally when it's out of control, the governor requests it from the president, and that's when you can, like in 92, the governor requested help in LA. The governor requested help for the National Guard in LA. Now the president is saying he's going to federalize the National Guard, which is a state organization, if you understand the military, and he's going to send them in there, and he's going to police the streets of America. In the Constitution, it is illegal for the military to police the streets. How do you feel about that, Randy?
Well, if the governor's not doing his job by allowing all the crime and cash bail and all that, and people just turning the cities into a revolving door criminal operation.
But isn't that the White House right now?
What's that?
Isn't that the White House right now? We have a convicted felon as president. Why would he?
I think all that was sort of slanted, but I don't know enough about that.
Okay, but he was convicted by a jury, so it's not. Yeah. We can listen. I can tell you right now, 60% of the crimes that black people were being in this country over the years that black people were being convicted of, probably about 60% of those crimes, they were innocent, but they were convicted. And so since they were convicted, they have the record of being a convicted felon. In this case, and I'm not trying to argue the point because the president is president of the United States and we have to always honor the office. But at the end of the day, the man was convicted by a jury. He was convicted.
100%.
Yeah, so that's a convicted felon. I mean, I just want to go with the facts. I don't want to go with, okay, we can all agree or disagree. OJ was innocent or OJ was guilty. He was found not guilty, so we have to follow the laws. If you're a nation of laws, you need to follow the laws. Am I correct in saying that, Randy?
100%. I'm a legal immigrant too from Canada.
Hey, Randy's from Canada. There you go, Randy.
Oh, Canada.
Oh, Canada. But Canada's not too happy with this president either.
No, I'm not too happy with the flaming liberals up in Canada with their socialist policies.
Yeah. So it's got to be a balance, though. Randy James, my brother, we love you, man. We love you.
Yeah.
Smoking Hot Wife, we love it. And my new segment, Ask a White Guy. That we can bring this world together.
Smoking Hot Wife blew the gasket off the thermostat the other day. We had to put a new AC in.
Of course she did. Hey, Randy. And this is a hypothetical because there's no way you would ever be foolish enough to leave Smoking Hot Wife for anything else. But would you date a black woman if for some reason Smoking Hot Wife realized that she can do better than you and she can say, I'm going to go do something else? Would you date a black woman at this stage in your life, Randy?
If I was younger and I didn't know anybody, yeah.
Jesus,
you don't have to know somebody. Like, wait, hold on.
I love it.
If I was younger in my 20s, yeah.
Oh, okay. So you're saying that is the prerequisite for a white man? He's got to be young enough to handle a black woman. Is that what you got?
Yeah.
God, this is the best damn morning show in the world. Best goddamn morning show. The This is the best in the world. All right, well, Randy James, we love you, brother. Are you riding your bike? By the way, people that don't know Randy, he rides his bike across the country. So just to let you know.
I'm planning my next bicycle trip next year. I'm pedaling out to Washington State again, but I'll be doing a return trip, so my whole bike trip will be about 9,600 miles.
Why don't you go to Europe? Why don't you just go to Europe and ride across Europe? Is that something you
the
want?
Alps.
No, I like America better.
Right, there you go. Me too. We love America. Thank you very much. We are foundational black people. We love America, United States of America, with all its problems.
What I love about America is we're all so much different yet so much the same.
Well, people are saying, Randy, that the way the government is setting up right now, especially if you look at the cabinet, you look at the government is not reflective of this administration, is not reflective of the population of America. It's more reflective of a country club. And I think we, as a sovereign individual, as a smart person, I think obviously you could probably see that as well. And I think we should do more diversification in the government by qualified people. And how do you feel about when they took away when they're taking away DEI? How do you feel about that?
DEI was BS.
Again, as much as I love Randy, I disagree with you.
Why I say DEI is BS? Because you need to choose the person that's most qualified for a position.
That's
anything.
Absolutely.
Well, aren't they doing that?
Absolutely not true. The statistics would tell you, and I did some research on DEI. First of all, for the most part, the people that are not qualified, right? Exactly. Well, let's just go first there, right? The biggest people that actually were the benefactors of the DEI were white women, first and foremost. Let's just get that out of the way. Secondly, let me just give you some facts. The DEI, the black women that are going through that are making the surgeons, they actually have to work 10 times harder, and they have to be 10 times better to serve. So they are normally more qualified, overqualified than some of their white participants. Counterpoints. With a perfect example, if you juxtapose Marjorie Taylor Greene versus Jasmine Crockett, right? So let's just use that as an example, right? Marjorie Taylor Greene versus two very similar people. You can take that. That's the great thing about it. You can actually look at the data. The data will show you that for the most part, especially black women, if you're able to make it in those larger areas of government, actually you had to work harder, you had to be better. And most of the people that got there, the Supreme Court justice and all this other stuff, their fact bag is a lot heavier than their white counterpart. So I just want to be, and I have the data to prove it. I have facts, and the one thing about it, I like to deal with.
Does Marjorie Taylor Greene even have a degree?
Not only is she not qualified, the only thing that they can say is that her tenure, meaning she's been there a while. But if you do the studying of it all,
I can tell you one thing: they both have loud mouths.
Well, that's true, but in essence, the difference between the loud mouths between Marjorie Taylor Greene and Jasmine Crockett is Jasmine Crockett's large mouth is full of facts, and
Jasmine Crockett supports illegal immigration.
Well, no, she does not support illegal immigration. That's another talking point. Like Randy, listen, it's amazing to me, as much as I love you, my brother, how you seem to know things and then don't know things.
Okay. Let me cut through the chatter for a second.
Yeah, go ahead.
How can you say that anybody's illegal on stolen land? No one here in America is indigenous to this land. And as a matter of fact, no, whose ancestors?
My ancestors.
Well,
okay. How far back you go in this country?
1500s.
Okay. Well, you know what? There's people, and you know what? Even in the 1500s, it wasn't your land anyway. So
yeah, it was the Native Indians.
So you can't really say anybody's illegal because this land doesn't belong to us. I mean, we can say we've been here for hundreds of years, but we don't originate from here.
Well, we're talking about
all these
the country.
people coming across the border. They were just jumping across and taking all the government benefits. I came here legally.
You came from the northern border. I mean, honestly.
Yeah, but I came here legally.
You came here legally, but also, it's, let me just debunk another non-fact. It is illegal for a undocumented person to get welfare, Medicaid, and all those benefits.
Can't.
It's literally illegal.
Federally, it's not even.
They cannot get benefits.
No, legally they can't do it. So that's the talking point that is mute. So legally, okay. So say if I go overseas,
fake news says they were.
If I go overseas and something happens to me, and I'm in another country and I need emergency medical assistance, they can provide that for me, just like we can provide it for any person here that's not indigenous to this land. We don't offer Medicaid, Medicare, or any benefits to illegal immigrants. It is illegal.
Right.
So whatever the talking
in
points
California,
are,
they do.
I'm sorry.
In California, they do.
Mostly not government money. It was
state. This is
state and privatized foundations that offer in California to help aliens, legal aliens.
Yeah, the fake news said 50% of the Medicaid that goes to California goes to illegals.
That's not true.
Well, that's not true.
That's why it's fake news.
That's not true. Also, why? Let me just get the bottom line. DEI. Well, we're talking about DEI. DEI cases are grounded. Pro DEI arguments are grounded in documented inequities and measured benefits. The reason why you have a pro DEI thought process is because it's documented in the actual inequities in the country. You actually can look through the documentation and say, oh, this is what happened, so we have to make a correction in this company. The anti-DEI arguments are largely rooted in emotion, perception, and political strategy, meaning we're just afraid if we give them the same chances that we actually get, because a lot of people would nepotism is how a lot of people got their jobs where other people couldn't get their job, especially think about a Marjorie Taylor Greene, a person who's really not qualified to be in Congress, but she's in there as a talking head for whatever Republican or GOP, which I have nothing against the Republican ideology, but whatever GOP right wing thing she wants to talk about, and her job is just a talking head in that space. She doesn't have the same qualifications of her peer, which is Jasmine Crockett, who actually went to law school, who actually graduated, who actually served the community, who actually did all the work so that she earned her place in the government. Whether or not you like the volume of her voice, but her fact line is absolutely solid, doesn't it?
And she is unapologetically black.
Unapologetically black, Randy James.
Well, here's an example of why DEI won't work in my company.
Okay.
So I'll hire 6 phone salespeople.
Yeah.
And I'll hire 3 just because they're from different minorities, like transgender and the other types. I don't know what they are. And then I'll have anybody from LGBTQ plus or whatever. I'll hire 3 of them.
This is Myrtle. I just want to know if I put a job application.
And then I'll hire 3 other people that have experience in phone. Then I'll hire 3 people that have experience in phone sales, and then I'll wait 3 months. Chances are the people that don't have any experience, that were in the minority, won't even know how to talk to people on the phone. And the people.
Let me ask you one question. I'm going to stop you right there with all due respect.
Yeah.
And ask you, are you saying that in your quest for someone to work for you, you couldn't find a person from a minority, a
Well, I'm not saying that.
LGBT, somebody that was actually qualified? And why does that have to be? Couldn't it just be that they were qualified or not qualified LGBT people? You know what I'm saying?
They're not qualified. I would train them, and chances are they wouldn't make any phone sales because they'd be afraid to pick up the phone.
Well, then I think at that
As
point,
opposed to whom?
As opposed to whom? Is there? Oh my God, Randy James! Let's get him out of here for you.
I hire people based on their resume.
Jesus. All right, there you go. That's my point. Randy James, the armed cyclist. We love you, Randy.
All right.
Jesus God.
Yeah, go.
Oh my
Bye,
God.
Randy. Wash your legs. You'll be fine.
Randy James, everybody. Oh my gosh. Oh man, Randy.
See, you know what? Let me tell you
I
something.
gotta tell you something. For the most part, I got a lot of white friends that think the same way.
Well,
And
I mean,
it's
yeah,
amazing.
because I mean, think about this. I don't want to go anthropologic on you, but white people, you know, we love them. We do. However, what they lack is the ability to empathize with people outside of themselves. You see, I think that when you are in a space of, I wouldn't even call it white superiority. That's not even a term. I'm not using that anymore. When you are under the guise of a white bloc, because they've looped everybody, it's really a political thing. It's not really a racial thing. But they seem to lack anything outside of their circle that they've created artificially. Anything outside of that circle of what we call whiteness is not empathized. It's looked upon like any minority group, that even if they give them a chance, they already have a strike against the person that they're hiring outside of their block. So they're not going to see things, because there's a lot of white people, and I'm not saying this in general, but there's a lot of people I know that are non-minority who are idiots. They're idiots. They work at jobs every day and they don't know what to do. They come to us, especially Black women, and they want us to do their jobs for them.
Right.
And I don't appreciate it. So when he talks about how he has, you know, these other groups outside of the white group that can't do their job, and I'm thinking, who are you talking about? Because I'm pretty sure that most of the time he's covering up for the inability or the what I would say the maladjustment of white people.
The ineptness of the ineptness.
Yeah,
of
he will excuse.
Yeah, unqualified people don't have a color. The bottom line is you could be white or
If
black.
you excuse the inept white person and you want to like single out the Black person, then you, of course, after 3 months, it's not going to work, because
Randy told on himself. He was excusing a president who was a 34 convicted felon, saying that there was a problem with the he kind of told where he stood on that. The problem is it's hard to see outside of your own purview and what he's
and DEI ain't got nothing to do with idiots who are not qualified. It just doesn't work. You know, and I don't know.
Yeah, that's the point. The point is, Randy, I understand that you hire all kinds of people, but maybe you should hire all kinds of qualified people.
Well, because if you hire all kinds of idiots,
right?
Then it doesn't matter what color it.
If you hire shit, you get shit. So I think that's the conversation. I think that's the reality. I think, Randy, you know, you tell a little bit on yourself when you say it's just because they were Black or LGBT or any other, you know, type of person. You kind of tell on yourself because
it's a causation, right? When you say because, what does because mean?
Right. Because obviously there are white unqualified people as well. There are Black unqualified people as well. They're all people. There are why don't we just take the color out and say qualified and unqualified, and whoever comes through the door, how about you don't look at the picture and just hire them based on their qualifications? How about that? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Stop looking at the pictures. Just hire what they want. My wife is going through this right now in her job. Hi, Solomon Friday. Thank you for joining. There are only 2 black people at a job. My wife is always having to cover them. Right. You have to understand and think about who's hiring these people. They are programmed to think a certain way. So if you got people that are programmed to think a certain way in charge of hiring, and then obviously the hiring is going to be skewed. They're going to see Black Larry first more than qualified Lays.
Nigga Larry.
Nigga
no,
Larry.
but you know what?
Yeah,
My daughter went through this. She went through this. She was working at her job, got glowing reviews. All of her performance reviews were fantastic, right? But she wanted to get a promotion. Instead of giving her a promotion, what they would do is they would bring in the Wills Pills to come in for her to train them.
Right.
And she would train them, and then they would go and be her supervisor.
All
and
the
I'm
time. This happens, and Randy, I understand your point, but this has happened for hundreds of years in this country, and also it's still happening today, because it's sort of a rite of passage. So the young Wills Pills that go to school, they fuck around in college, they get down with their fraternities, they come in, and then you go into the office pool. And all the little sisters in there working their ass off. They train the young Wills Pills, and then the young Wills Pills become their bosses, even though the sisters are qualified to be their bosses.
Yeah.
Yep.
And DEI, let me tell you something about this whole DEI thing.
Yes.
All of those layoffs, which they claim under the DEI umbrella, that is the stimulus for the economy.
Right.
Okay? All of these people they laid off because of DEI are almost 70% of this economy. Who is going to fill up those gaps in this economy as consumers? You know, people who buy products,
right?
People who stimulate this economy and you know, even have benefits that stimulate the stock market. I think that the DEI label is not only a fallacy, but it's dangerous. Because
the stupidity is, and let me explain something to you of this way of thinking, is by cutting off your foot and wonder why you're not running. That's what it is. They're cutting their foots off. But if you cut off an entire population who's stimulating and generating income in the economy, which is a consumer-based economy, then what ends up happening is the economy suffers because you got nobody's buying shit.
And nobody's paying rent.
And nobody's
paying rent. Nobody's paying taxes.
Nobody's paying money because nobody's making money because you're hiring everybody. I got all kinds of glasses, Larry. Randy, I got all kinds of. Let me put some glasses on for Randy. How about these, Randy? You like these? You like these? I got all kinds of glasses. I'm loaded with. I'm strapped when it comes to glasses.
There you go.
I'm like you. I got glasses out the wahoo. Yeah, there you go. All right. Anyway, Coco, any tea before we go? We got caught up with Randy with this.
I love that conversation with Randy.
I do too. I love the conversation, and also shout to Kamala Harris for finally letting loose. These motherfuckers are crazy. In the words of Kamala Harris, these motherfuckers are crazy.
Yes.
Yeah, I love Kamala Harris. So she fired up. Like, look. If you see the picture of her face, you got to see Kamala Harris's face. She is fired. Like, she is on fire. She was thinking.
She told everybody exactly what was going to happen.
Right.
When she was running for office, she told them, like, look, he's going to turn on you. He's going to turn on everybody. She told everybody the whole plan. And no one really paid her attention because they got caught up, in the whole game of politics, because it really is a game.
Look at it. She looked drunk as a mother. I know that face. I know that face right there.
With the finger pointing?
With the finger pointing and the wine and the finger pointing. That is every black woman right now after dealing with the actual bullshit of having to be in this corporate world. They got to go home.
I'm telling you right now.
It's Pinot Grigio, Rosé, and Chardonnay. They got to do what they got to do, man. It's tough.
It is tough. It is tough. And I think in 107 days, because I believe that's the title of her book, in 107 days, she had to deal with a lot of backbiting and,
Yeah.
just basically they just turned on her, like right at the beginning because they didn't want her.
They turned on her. Yeah.
Yeah. So she had to do what she had to do. And now she's just like, you know what? I heard though, I don't know if it's true, but
Yeah.
when she goes for her book signings, people yell at her. Like, won't you do something? But she's like, what do you want me to do?
I tried. You didn't vote for me. Which is even more embarrassing. I would drink more if I was her because she got beat by a convicted felon.
Yeah.
That's fucked up. Any tea, Coco, before we get out of here today? What a great time.
Well, the only thing that I wanted to talk about really was, because right now we're not in a good place politically. And I heard about Dolly Parton too, but we're not in a good place politically. I just want everybody to, it's not really tea. I just want everybody to stay on a swivel.
Yeah.
Because right now, China has, I believe, I have to look this up, but I believe China has issued an embargo on us, on the US.
Yes.
So a lot of the food and the items that we depend on day to day, of course, we know that the farmers are not really doing anything. They don't have anything that they can export, and there's really nothing coming in. So I know that food is going to get scarce. So stock up whatever you can right now. Ride this out. Hopefully, if we can make it to the midterms, we can turn this around. But until then, that is 14 months away.
Yeah.
Just stock up, get everything you can, all of your goods, and just hunker down until we can fix this.
Don't play around with assuming, like, don't be the last guy later on something happened to you, then you wonder what happened to you. Just get ahead of it right now. Just know that the goal, in order to keep power, and these people will do anything to keep power, then they will do everything in their power to do that. And if that means sending military into cities, armed people into cities, it's almost like they're trying to provoke a civil war.
Right.
So you got to keep your head on the swivel, stay focused, stay low, and pay attention to something other than hip hop beef. All right, we need y'all to stay focused. We need to open up the awareness. Coco, do you wear those big black lady earrings?
I sure do, proudly.
You got to keep your head on the swivel, and also to stay focused and pay attention to shows like this, man, because we have a good time, but we also talk about what's actually happening out there. And I'm not trying to scare everybody, put everybody down, but when everything is cool until some armed agents knock on your door.
That's right.
And then now shit is crazy, and you in there with your kids. All right, so just just be careful, man. It's getting a little bit wacky out there for everybody, but let's we can live our lives and do what you got to do. Just stay maintained and stay community orientated, and make sure we teach the kids properly. All those things that you need to do. Yep. All right. Just stay focused. Coco, what a great show today. Obviously, it's just, and let me tell you something. I love the shows, right? We have different types of shows. Sometimes we have exciting shows, funny shows, but always informative. Oh, but can I? Oh, but hold on. Let me see if I can let me end it with the OG, because I always want to get the OG.
Come on.
Yeah, what am I doing here? Let me get the OG's perspective.
Yes, let's round this out.
Let's round it all out today, because OG always gives us a perspective, and we'll get Reginald Maynard in here. We need the old school style of music, the music with the messages. Yeah, we do need that. Whatever happened to just being American? Yeah, well, there was a time when Randy, the problem, because it didn't happen to you doesn't mean it didn't happen. And there were black people trying to just be American in this country, going to wars, fighting wars, dealing with their kids, raising their families, and they were still stomped on.
It's so divisive. And I think that this president that we have, this administration, is not doing anything to bring us together.
And it comes from the top. the bottom line, it comes from the top. So if the top guy is an antagonist at the top, it only trickles down. So you can't stomp on me, punch me in the face, and expect me to be like, let's all get together. I mean, Martin Luther King died a long time ago, and he realized that was the wrong way. Randy has to ask that question to his people. Yeah. Thank you.
Right.
Yeah.
Good morning,
Right.
fam. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
What an interesting show today.
What an interesting show, my brother. This was a heavy conversation.
Yes. And I'm glad that, thank you, Randy, for coming in. I think that perspective is important because a lot of people think like Randy, and Randy's a good man. He's not a bad guy.
And let me say this, ladies. I'm going to say this to Randy first and foremost. Thank you for your service because, my family was all military. I didn't get a chance to serve, but I respect anybody that was in the military. And the way you handled that, ladies, was excellent because you asked the hard questions the right way. And they're not even hard questions. They're the right questions. And see, that's the other thing. They really aren't hard questions. They're the right questions with salient answers. And Coco, I love your knowledge base. And I love the fact that you don't step back from the breach. If you come with it wrong, I'm gonna have to correct you. Course correct, and without disrespect. See, that's the other thing. We're able to course correct people without disrespecting them, unless they get disrespectful to us, and then they'll see that other side of midnight. But in the course of this program and the way this went today, it was excellent because. And I appreciated his candor when you asked him the right questions. He couldn't say, don't send this so-and-so to where he should be if he's convicted or if he's found to be complicit. So it was good. It was very good, ladies.
Thank you,
Coco.
Thank you, OG. And obviously, this kind of conversation needs to happen. We should be able to have these questions without getting in our feelings. We could use facts. We can sit there and say, this is what it is. And we can strip bare the pretense, which is what we're trying to do.
There you go.
When you strip bare the pretense, then you can be like, okay, this is what we're dealing with. All right, now you know what you're dealing with. They're not your friends, B. All right, you're good.
And they don't have to be your friends for you to converse with them.
That's correct.
Just like you did the thing about the Charlie Kirk thing. I'm with you. Had not happened to him, he was starting to slightly course correct because he was being challenged on his premise. And that's what you did with Randy today. You just asked him the right questions the right way at the right time because it's also about timing. People get real caught up in the moment, and then later on they'll be like, damn, I shouldn't have said that. Damn.
Well,
so let's keep this on track, ladies. I love this.
We're going to keep going. This is the Raw Perspective Morning. Thank you, Reginald Mania, the OG.
Yes, sir. And one last thing, brother. You found commonality with somebody we wouldn't think we'd have something in common with.
Yeah. Well,
that's powerful.
That's the point. The point is that we are all trying to do the same thing. There's a lot of a lot of commonality there, and there's a lot of forces out there to keep us separate. The bottom line is we have much more in common than we do separately.
Thank you.
The OG. Thank you, OG. The OG's in the house. Thank you.
Thank you, OG.
I love that segment. But when you get people embellishing their resumes, but when you get people who embellish their resumes
and ability.
Yeah. And Charlie Kirk was assassinated by his own people. Well, obviously we don't know the whole story about Charlie Kirk was assassinated, but I did see that his argument was starting to be debunked, and he started, as he started getting more knowledge, he started to shift his argument. Which I noticed that if you really go back and study it, you start to see, oh, wow, he's starting to see a different way of looking at things. And that's the point. That's why I'm really sad that they killed the guy, because when you kill him, you don't kill the argument. So it's somebody else that could pick up the ignorant man.
That's correct. That's correct. Memories live longer than people do.
I want to thank everybody within the sound of my voice. I want to thank Coco Dreams, my sister. Thank you very much for coming in today, adding context and really making this a great show. And also, as the OG said, not backing down when we are being approached with innuendo. You just fight it back with facts, and that's what we can do. We can live a factual life. There you go. We stand up for what we believe in.
Great show,
everybody. Listen, you guys, we'll be here tomorrow. Kim will be back. Coco will be here. Everybody will be here tomorrow. Ask the OG. Thank y'all. Have a great day, and we'll see y'all tomorrow. Later, y'all.
Bye, guys.